Mr. Speaker, tomorrow we celebrate the 223rd anniversary of the signing of the United States Constitution. As we do so, I think it's important to consider the humbling legacy bestowed by those who founded our country and the lawmakers who actually did come before us. Because each day, those of us who are currently holding office, we're so mired in the challenges and complexities of modern public policy. We scurry through these stately, ornate halls, often without so much as a glimpse at or a thought of the profound history that is depicted around us. For instance, just steps away within the interior of the majestic Capitol dome is the Rotunda. I spent some time there recently, Mr. Speaker, reflecting on the moments in our nation's history that gave rise to the gift of liberty we strive to safeguard each day in this body. Inside the Rotunda is a series of paintings that offer rich glimpses into some of these moments, starting with the landing of Columbus in 1492, the discovery of the Mississippi by De Soto in 1541, as well as the baptism of Pocahontas in 1613. They all depict the opening of a new mysterious world full of promise and things yet to come. The painting, The Embarkation of the Pilgrims in 1620, also speaks of opportunity, the anticipation of realizing a dream of freedom. The Declaration of Independence in 1776 follows, the surrender of General Burgoyne in 1777, and the surrender of Lord Cornwallis in 1781, as well as George Washington resigning his commission in 1783, are all celebrated pieces depicting the first moments of that new republic. Possibly the most famous of these paintings is John Trumbull's 12 by 18 foot large Declaration of Independence. This historical piece of art depicts the presentation of the Declaration to the Second Continental Congress. Standing at the forefront of this painting are Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Roger Sherman, Robert Livingston, and Benjamin Franklin, the authors of the profound document that gave birth to our nation. Painstaking care was given to each word in the Declaration, none of which may be more memorable than these. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You see, the Declaration built upon a theory of natural and universal rights, the consent of the governed, and a right of redress when government was in violation of those essential principles. After setting forth those standards, the Declaration continued with a litany of grievances against King George, which, Mr. Speaker, is a very interesting prospect to reread that part of the Declaration. And then the Declaration finally concludes by saying, quote, "We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor." 56 individuals signed the Declaration, though it is possible that few knew the historical significance the document would ultimately bear. Historians suggest that the list of grievances against King George was of the highest importance to the signers. But today, like the revival of nationalism that did follow after the War of 1812, we perhaps find the greatest profundity and timeliness in the preamble of the Declaration, and I think it bears repeating. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. These words inspire reflection on our personal independence as American citizens, secured through times of tumult and uncertainty.
Gentleman's time has expired.